Right here?
Yes.
Right there.
Right there.
All right.
The boys are ready for you.
The boys are ready to slice and dice.
Uh-oh, we have a reputation that precedes us. And I was like, what?
Live at Martha and Fuller Clark's house.
Have a headset.
I have a house.
Well, so do all the people that lived in her house.
That's true.
That's my point.
I only have one house.
Okay.
I have one voting.
Good, and just a couple people who votes in there.
What do you want?
There you go.
Straight up? Like
right
that?
in there.
I'm going to tighten that wing nose there. Right?
Hey, that's what they call us.
I know. That's what I said. But the wing nut is here.
Yes.
Right there. But it's not even a wing nut.
Well, we are blessed to now have Rubens with us. He is running for, well, you want to play some DC. You want to get away from our fair state for a little while, go down and do Valley in DC. And we had you on Rock Talk a bit ago. I'm looking forward to having you back. You were a lot of fun. So we did catch your speak, and we'll be putting it up on Rock Talk. And as I tell all the candidates, if you guys want to take the video, because I will spruce it up.
Yes.
Be happy to go ahead and link it. All I ask is that you link back to Granite Rock. Right. That's all we ever ask.
I need to do that. I need to put that on my website. And now that I have a webmaster,
oh, cool.
I can do that more easily. Because it's unfortunately beyond my time capacity. Because I'm on the phone all the time.
So, how about a recap of what you talked about here today?
Right. Republicans are demoralized. They think Eugene Sheen, she's 53% of polls in popularity, cannot be beat, therefore it's hopeless, therefore the country is going to go down the tubes. I'm convincing folks, person by person, that we can bring this Republican Party together and win this election. Why does the Republican Party have to come together? We are the only party, there's the other party, Democrats, that has in their bones the desire for the country not to go bankrupt. We're on a road of fiscal craziness that we're at the red line right now, as I mentioned last time I was on the show. We're at 105% debt to GDP, the nerdy stuff. That is the red line. Think of yourself having a fever at 105 degrees Fahrenheit. You really get concerned when you're at that level. That's where we are in the United States. We do not have another 6 years to wait out the incumbent. This incumbent is so wrong on so many issues. She has fostered and facilitated this growth in debt, this intolerable growth of debt, loaded onto our kids and grandkids. Humor?
Oh, it's politically incorrect.
Let me see what
Like Muslim march printed on the side of the flag.
It's either sorry. Muslim or not.
So we have the ABD bunch.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I remember now. This illustrates it very nicely.
Yeah.
Constantly searching for information. Eventually, that's all you do.
All right. Let me ask you this. One of the strange things that's come out is like for the last 6 weeks, we have been told that the national debt has not gone up. Now, part of that might be sequestration, but you know when because none of those digits start moving, do you think somebody's cooking the books?
No, we're just at the limits on national debt right now. So the Treasury is managing spending and debt to the point, but we're going to hit the wall in a few months, and then Congress will deal with the problem of paying the bills. When you add up the present debt, which is close to 17 trillion, and then you add the underwater financing. Underwater, it's our pension funds for Social Security and Medicare, $50 trillion. That's the low number.
Yeah.
And that's the lowest number that I've seen published anywhere. That's the number from the trustees of those two, the trustees of Social Security and Medicare. You add 50 plus 17, you're near 70 trillion, and that's the low number of underwater that we're Americans. So we have got to get our fiscal house in order. So Republicans are the party that believes, and we have to unite, that's my job, unite the parts of the Republican Party, the Liberty Republicans, the mainstream traditional Republicans, the social conservatives. All of us have to get together, as I say, grab the fire hose and aim it in the same direction. If we do not do that, the Democrats will not do it. They will bankrupt the country. That's problem number one with Gene. Problem number two is this NSA spy. She finally got her out to say she never goes out in public. She never comes out behind her screeners and hampers. I got her involved in a short debate in my local Valley News about NSA spy, and she says that it's okay for Americans. They will grow to understand it and become comfortable with it once President Obama explains it to them.
Right. I'm going to ask that you send us those links.
Well, you can go to my website. Okay. You can go to my website, jimrubens.com, and you can go to my NSA posting, and you can see the links. my email that I sent out just this afternoon has the link to her statement. She says it's okay to be spied on. I say it's not okay because the government is seizing personal, private communications and information. They're seizing it and they're using it. And now we know, we just learned because Reuters had a news release about a week ago, we know that NSA is sharing it with the IRS, the FBI, the CIA, DEA, and other organizations are sharing this information, and they are covering up the fact when they indict someone, they're covering their tracks. They're instructed to cover their tracks so that persons who are defendants can no longer inquire as to the source of the information that is used to indict them. This is the end of fair trials. Jean is wrong on this. She's wrong on deficit. She's wrong on NSA spying. She is wrong on school choice. She is wrong on the bailout, massive corporate welfare, $1.9 billion for public service company in New Hampshire. She did it on her watch in 2001. These are wrong for the middle class. They are wrong for New Hampshire, and the list goes on.
Well, she certainly destroyed healthcare in this state. We had over 24 providers. As a state senator, had SB 711, which chopped us down to about 2.5 providers. Now with Obama's only one provider in the nationally run exchange here in the state. The Republicans said, yeah, we really don't want to do this. And she was the one who was helping us. Now, if you were in that situation, would you be filing money from, I mean, she's borrowing money from around the state government. The Republicans said no, there was no legislation that said, we'll take this money. And look at the latest thing the state did. Would you be doing that down in D.C.?
We know this is a president that his system he's done three times in Obamacare. He's simply broken the law. He said the employer mandate is going to be delayed a year past the election, so we don't get a whole bunch of small businesses going haywire during the election. He has said that people signing up on the exchanges for subsidies from the federal taxpayer don't need to prove their income levels. You remember that one? Yep. That's number 2. Number 3, what has he just done? Number 3, he just did another thing which slipped my mind.
He's letting Congress off the hook. He's basically said you no longer have to worry about your brain drains, Congress folks. That we will go ahead outside of the law,
right,
and we'll pay the fees.
Right.
Hey, Carol Shea Porter, I had to put this in saying, you haven't done anything wrong. So that's going to get close.
So the laundry list of what is wrong with G goes on.
Import them and then I gotta go.
We need to point that out. But the other thing we need to do, as I mentioned in the speech, is we need to expand our coalition to win the election, to win the general election. That's what my campaign is all about. Unite the Republican Party, expand. We need to bring young people, women, and independent voters back to the party, and if we can translate conservative ideals and principles into solutions. The solution candidate, we've got to translate conservative ideas into free market solutions that make sense to the average voter. They will come back to us in this purple state. They're not happy with Democrats. They're not happy with Republicans either. They have, as you know, they swung back and forth violently in the prior elections. They're ready to come back to us in 2014. They want to kick the bums out, kick incumbents out, people in office down there to fix the problems. Based on conservative principles. Translate the conservative principles. They will come to us.
When she finally goes to Delta 88,
we're going to talk some more. Right now, I see that they're starting to pick up, and that's generally to me that says, I got to start regular stuff now. But Jim Rubin, I want to say, Rubens,
plural, like remember the painter, not the sandwich. The sandwich, they have extra E's. You know how they, I don't even know how to spell it.
But I want to say thank you very much for taking a few minutes with Frank.
Thank you.
Crop TV.